Morning guys, just woke up, just been sorting out some stuff. Decided, as I'm going climbing today, to not carry peaches in my string bag because that's just going to damage them again. So since we have trays over here, I've put a whole load of peaches for work in my little cherry tray. I'm just going to bring that on the bus with me. It just seems to make more sense than trying to carry it in like a little string bag and then breaking them all and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's a good plan. See how that goes. And I need to really stop saying so yeah, because it's even pissing me off now. Anyway, I'll see you guys downstairs. Just downstairs. Nice ripe bananas. This is what you want. These are perfectly ripe, ready to go in there. Now you see them down here? Then no you don't. So in here. Yum. Now we add some water. Generally do it up to like 3/4 of the top of the smoothie jar. Sorry about that. Got the lid, now we're ready to go. You have it, one tasty smoothie. Yum. That's breakfast for me and Rach. Just walking towards the bus stop. Got my peaches in my box and I got my bag and everything ready for climbing. Don't seem to be carrying so much today other than really the bag and the peaches. So again, couldn't really cycle, especially without destroying these ones. So bus it is. Guess we have to catch up on my reading as I said. As it's Tuesday, there's many things that normally happen today. I can either go climbing or there's always Spitz, which is a spinning club we go to for fire spinning, juggling, circus kind of stuff, like aerial hoop, hula hoop, all those kind of things, poi, you name it, it's there. 1 week, I promise I will go down and get some videos and some footage of that, so you guys can see some nice, happy, healthy people being active and using their bodies in ways you probably wouldn't have seen before, or if you have seen it, then there you go. Some extra stuff with that. Either way, I'm off to work right now. Going climbing today, looking forward to that. Nice day. There's some good weather going on. So yeah, looking forward to today and making our way through the week. Stop now and wanted to give you guys another thanks for sticking with me and watching these videos still. I'm still prepping lots of footage, but a lot of it's still kind of mediocre and kind of usable, but I am honestly doing my best with what I've got and the time I've got to do it. So I promise I am getting better, or at least I think I'm getting better. And my last few videos have been a bit hit or miss, but the fourth one was really good, and I won't make this one as long as that one as I'm going climbing, because not as much to show you. Might show you what it's like first person from doing some of the routes, or I'll have to kind of find a way to mount the camera to my face or my head or something along those lines. So yeah, fun and games for me at least, regardless of whether you guys are enjoying it or not. And we'll see if this YouTube channel grows and we get more subscribers. So if you do like this, please just give it a like and subscribe. It shows me that I'm actually doing something well. If you've got any hints or tips or anything that you don't like, there's the comments down the bottom. Just give it a little comment there, tell me what's wrong or what you don't like, or anything you want me to answer, any of these kind of questions or that kind of stuff. And yeah, I promise that way it will give you a lot better footage, because then I'll have kind of more of a goal and some sort of question to answer, whereas right now I'm just kind of rambling towards the camera and just showing you my day-to-day life of what I'm eating, what I'm currently doing, some general words of advice for standard health stuff, but nothing too kind of like groundbreaking or kind of as interesting really, I think. So yeah, I've got some extra videos coming up. Tomorrow should be a big day for two reasons actually. One is Google I/O is tomorrow, so if you're a fan of tech or follow any of the tech world, Google I/O is coming up tomorrow. That's when they announce all their big keynotes and presentations and all that kind of stuff, so it should be a really fun video to do for that. Anyway, as you can see behind me, the bus now. Got my peaches still intact. It's good. As I was saying, tomorrow I will be going to Hyde Park actually for a special event that I've been waiting for quite a while now, other than Google I/O, which is going to be quite a nice little keynote, but I'll miss that and I'll watch it when I get home. But this is kind of one of a off chance thing to do of checking out the electric bike wheel that I've got ordered from Kickstarter from Flycly. That's going to be coming in September. However, they're doing a test ride thing tomorrow in Hyde Park, which is from 4 till 7 p.m. and I'm very much looking forward to getting a quick try of that and seeing if it's basically everything I want it to be, or if it's going to be a disappointing thing. But I severely doubt it'll be disappointing, to be honest. This should be quite a nice little thing, and I'm planning to take the camera along, so you guys will get some footage of that, and they'll get some free advertising, so everyone wins, really. Anyway, sun's come up, it's really bright, as you can see. Very, very pretty weather today, and it's looking like it's going to be a good day. I haven't really got much else to say really, other than go eat fucking tons of fruit and veg and go carb the fuck up and make the most of the day. Otherwise it's going to be a waste. No point being undercarbed and then just being tired and not really seizing the day, carpe diem and all that. Anyway, see you guys for later. Hey guys, just in the kitchen. Thought I'd document everything I eat today, kind of vlog. So this is meal number 2 after my smoothie this morning. 4 peaches and an apricot. I'll let you know if there's anything else I eat. And I'm going to be providing all the stats based off Cronometer. If you've never heard of Cronometer, I'm going to link it down the bit below. It's basically a great website for tracking minerals, vitamins, and your general calorie-nutrient ratios, so protein, carbs, fat, that kind of stuff. So it's basically just a really easy way just to enter like banana, medium, gives you a rough centimeter gauge of that, or inches, so you can see if that's the right size, and then it'll give you the calorie and breakdown of vitamins and nutrients of that. Granted, it's not 100% correct, because I mean, if it's grown in different soil as opposed to the soil that the banana was when they measured it, it'll be a bit different, but overall it's pretty much the same. Okay, there you go. Hey guys, just downstairs, cut up my fruit, as you can see, done my deliveries, so I thought I'd give you a little tutorial on how to use Cronometer. As you can see, I've got it up here. It's cronometer.com. Not sure if that's focusing properly, but as you can see, I've got my smoothie from this morning. This camera's a bit shit for this, but there we go. And that works out to 735 calories, if you can see that, 188 grams of carbs, 9 grams of protein, and 2.7 grams of fat. Yes, fruit does have protein and fat. I keep telling people this. Either way, we've got all the vitamins here, and we've got all the minerals down here, proteins, lipids, carbohydrates, basically all the information you need to break down. And I've set my calorie-nutrient ratio here to the 30 bananas a day, low-fat, raw vegan. I'm not low-fat, raw vegan, but this is the ratio you want, 80-10-10 kind of thing, or 80% carbs, 10% protein, 10% fat. Anyway, I'm going to add this meal here and show you how that's done. So you click add food, then you go, we got peaches, so type in peach, peaches raw, top one here, there we go. The medium 2 to 3, these are quite large, so I'm going to go for large, and there is 4 of them. So 4 peaches, add serving, and then 1 apricot. So there we go. I can spell. Go apricot raw. Click on that. That's standard apricot. Yep, that's about right. Add that. So there you go. I'm now on 1,051 calories once I eat these, and still keeping up the ratio as well. 60% of my daily carbs. I normally easily hit 600 grams of carbs a day, and as you can see, hit all my vitamin C so far. Lots of the B's, some A, some E, some K. I'll get that a lot later when I have my dinner, but as you can see here, got copper, got lots of magnesium, manganese, potassium, yeah, all the good stuff. So there you go, that's basically how I use Cronometer. I don't use this every day. As you can see, I've not really logged myself quite a while. I just use this more of a reference, so if I'm having something different where I wouldn't normally eat. Say I'm going to a restaurant and I have some pak choi or something, and I'm like, I wonder what minerals pak choi has in it. So I basically use Cronometer for that kind of stuff and be like, oh, I didn't know it had lots of vitamin K or whatever, for an example, and that kind of stuff. That's basically how I use Cronometer nowadays, because when I first started this diet a few years ago, or in fact about a year ago, I used to kind of monitor everything for the first few weeks and just get an understanding of it. And now I know off by heart that certain things like an apple, the ones I generally eat, are about between 60 and 80 calories. Bananas, the standard ones, are 120, and basically I've worked out what kind of calorie-nutrient ratio most of the food I eat is, so I can quickly work it out in my head about roughly what calories it is, just to make sure I'm eating enough at that point on the day. And that's, or essentially if I'm not, I can explain to myself that the reason I'm not feeling so optimum or so well is because I've not eaten so much, and or I've eaten too much fat the day before, or that kind of thing. So yeah, very, very useful to use Cronometer. I thoroughly recommend it, especially if you're starting out, or even if you're not, and just kind of curious about what you're eating. You can pretty much make up a sandwich in here as well, and save it as a favorite. Like I used to do that for one of the kind of foods I used to have, or some rice and noodles, or those kind of things. If you could have like a few kind of grams of rice plus peas and that kind of stuff, essentially a meal you make all the time, you can pre-make it on Cronometer. Then when you have it, search for it, add it, and then it saves you having to go lettuce, tomato, cucumber, bread, like all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I should get on with some more work, but I just thought I'd do you guys a little quick tutorial on how to use Cronometer. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy these tasty, tasty peaches and this very, very nice apricot that I saved myself from yesterday. Anyway, see you guys later. For lunch today, I've got smoothie with a peach and a whole load of raspberries. Counted the bits, so I've decided to use this instead. So there's 5 bananas from that stalk and 3 from that. So there's 8 bananas, most of them are quite big. So this is probably close to maybe 900 calories, maybe 850. Anyway, I'll add that on Cronometer and I'll show you guys later. Right, blending time. Here's my finished smoothie. Time to have some lunch. See if I can pour it all in without making a big mess. That's always a fun bit with this bit cracked at the front, but there we go. Oh, that's so far so. Oh no, it's all going everywhere. This is why I normally do this over the sink, but decided to do it here today. Made a little mess, but oh well. Someday I'll buy a new blender for this office, but for right now I'll just stick to what I've got and try not to film while I'm pouring, because obviously I'm not doing that well enough. Alright, time to go edit, eat my food, and I'll see you guys later for another snack update probably. Hey guys, just at the castle doing my climbing after work. Looking forward to this all day. Time to get some stress out, stretch out, and climb up some walls and get my frustration out, really. Don't really enjoy my job, to be honest, but I do it anyway because I mean it pays me the money, gets me but it allows me to do this kind of stuff, which is the stuff I enjoy that I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have a job. So unless I find another way of making money, this is going to be it. Hey guys, back from climbing, bit shattered, but there you go. That's a good workout for you when you're that tired after climbing. Just making some dinner, so giving you a quick update. I decided to weigh my rice. Fancy making rice and kind of, what else have I got here? I've got some peas, I've got some sweet corn, I've got some spinach there I'm going to add with probably some sweet chili sauce. So looking forward to that, something nice and easy. Got my rice in there, but I thought I'd weigh it for you guys first. So let's put this on here and here. It's going to work. No, let's try this. Sorry about the noise. We've got, right, carrot. So this is just a random amount of rice. I'm not sure how much it's going to turn out to be. 222. Let's make it 250, and then that will be nice and even. So 1 second there. Right, go. Just getting the rice out. Alright. There you go, 273. That'll do me. So now to cook that in the rice cooker, which is here. Love this little rice cooker, it just makes it so easy when I'm just don't want to do rice on the hob. Just put it in the microwave and then it's just basically done in 10-15 minutes, and you can never have to get the problem of having rice stick and all that kind of stuff. does its job in here. I think that's a bit too much water. Anyway, I'm going to fix all this kind of mess I've created and get on with it, so I'll show you a little update when it's done. Hey guys, back downstairs, ready to make some food. Here's my bowl. This is actually quite a massive bowl, and what I do with spinach is I pretty much just line the bottom of the bowl full of it, and it just wilts from the actual heat of the rice. So I never really cook spinach, I just have it raw. And then just do this. So half a pack, which pretty much fills this bowl completely. There we go. And I get mushed by the other stuff. Time to add in all the rice. Steaming up the camera a bit. There we go. I'll scrape the bottom of that in a second. And here's more some veg. Here's some more veg. Sorry about my rambling, I'm a bit tired from climbing and it's just a bit late, but there you go. Pretty much filled this bowl as much as I possibly could. Gonna add some sweet chili sauce to it. And sweet chili sauce isn't too bad. Where is it? Here. See if it focuses at all. Nah, no chance with that. I'll just wipe the lens quickly. Nope, no chance, but I'll read it out for you. It is 0.6 grams of protein per 100, 55 grams of sugar, 55 grams of carbs, of which 54 sugars, and 0.7 grams of fat. So it's pretty much just pure carbs, which is exactly what we're looking for on this diet. I'm just going to continue with scooping up the rest of the stuff into this bowl, but as you can see here, this is my dinner, and I'm going to go upstairs and enter it into Cronometer, so I'll show you my daily calorie-nutrient ratio and basically what I've had today. So guys, just upstairs now with my big bowl of food. I'm not sure if you can tell the scale of this. This is my hand, there's a fork. It's quite a big bowl. It's supposed to be a serving bowl, but it's what we use as this is my bowl essentially. And this is why I love this diet, because basically it's a diet of abundance. Don't calorie restrict. I mean, this is probably more than one person would eat in a whole day on an Atkins diet or a calorie restriction diet, but this is just dinner for me. Anyway, I've entered this into Cronometer, so I'll show you guys how it breaks down. As you can see here, I've added spinach. I'm not sure if I think this is going to show up, but basically I have hit 118% of my calories, of which isn't 3,000. I've hit 226 calories today. 54.5 of protein, 644 grams of carbs, 15.3 grams of fat, and I'm not sure if you can see it here, but you can pretty much check this on your Cronometer just to see what all these bits are. But I've pretty much maxed out everything other than vitamin B12, vitamin D, some calcium, which I haven't hit the max of, but could just have more greens for that, sodium, which I've not really had any today other than what's in my food. Protein down here, for those of you who think I'm not getting enough protein, as you can see, pretty much all of them are over 100%, other than that, which is 97% of my total protein, because not hit that there. But otherwise, yeah, fat, 61% of my total. Not really bothered about fat. I get it from my food as I get it. Carbs, way in the red, which is a good thing. And yeah, loads of calories. And water, without adding any water to this list at all, I've hit 79% of my target water. Obviously, I've drunk lots of water today as well, but there you go. So I recommend you guys use Cronometer. Log a day's worth of food, maybe even log like a month's worth of food as you keep adding it, and eventually you'll figure out kind of where you lie in terms of if you're eating correctly, how your protein, fat, and carb thing balances out, and yeah, basically. Anyway, I'm off to eat this food. I am shattered, and I'm just going to go straight to bed, or probably going to watch some TV, then go straight to bed afterwards. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Bye.